The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer.
Yeah. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and let me say, you're in for a treat today. These two guests that's going to be on today are going to knock some home runs, knock things down, but they're going to help them get back up. So I'm excited about the show today. How you doing, Michelle? How you doing?
I'm doing good. These two guests are amazing. It's like that you see them on the show daily, but we never really got a chance to get to know them. And these two guests, their goal is to motivate, educate, and inspire. And they bring fellow guests along to do that And these two guests are me and James.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited about the show today. What we're going to talk about is this fantastic week of shows that we just had and upcoming things that are on the rise. So I'm excited about the show. Michelle, can you tell our viewers and our listeners the title of the show, purpose of the show, and introduce me?
Well, the title of the show basically is Guest Recap This Week. The topics the guests spoke about, the specific guests we've had on the show. And we're going to start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the guests this week. We've had some amazing, amazing guests. Don't you agree?
I agree that we had some absolutely sensational guests on this week. And we got a few things coming up real soon. And we're going to talk about that as well. So let's get started.
Well, yes. Well, Monday, the title.
Hold on. Whichever platform that you're watching us on. And Randy Smith, I just sent you the StreamYard link. Dr. Tia, I just sent you the StreamYard link. You guys can pop in and be part of this if you want to. Whichever platform that you're watching us on, if you want to be part of this conversation, whether it's E36 Telegram, for TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, and over 80 other platforms, welcome to the show. If you want to be part of the conversation, all you have to do is just go to the comments on the platform that you're watching us on. And I promise you we'll get you an answer. I'm sorry, Michelle. I'll turn it back over.
Well, we're going to talk about Monday's guests. And the title of that show was Driving Africa's Economic Prosperity Through Global Collaboration, Spotlight on Tanzania. And we had a sit-down conversation with Dr. Pauline Crawford. She's the founder and chief vision officer of Corporate Heart International. She's also an author, international speaker, and program director for the International University of Entrepreneurship. And we also had Nima Malay. She is an advocate, executive director of Global Chamber Tanzania, leadership roles and integrated empowerment initiatives in African company Tanzania. And we also had Erica Hervel. She is the founder and CEO of Premier Properties Global Agency and Premier Investment Consulting. And we're talking about the Africa Trade and Investment Conference, Driving Africa's Economic Prosperity Through Global Collaboration, the core vision behind the Africa Trade and Investment Conference, and Tanzania as the chosen host country. So, James, let's just start. Can you remind the audience about the Africa Trade and Investment Conference? When is it coming up? What is it all about? And we'll just start with your presence there. Let's go.
Okay. Michelle, to answer your question, I wanted our viewers and our listeners to see that one. But this is an absolutely fantastic conference that's coming up in Tanzania, Africa. And it's going to talk about a whole lot of things as relate to trade, as relate to primarily women and females. I'm talking about guys as well, but primarily that. They're going to talk about global economics, on how Tanzania, or really Africa as a whole, can be the global point of much resources, which is already is, and also how trading with other countries is going to help enhance other countries as well as Africa. So a little bit about the trade conference. Let me show you. Here we go.
Africa is rising and the world is watching. This July, Tanzania hosts the Africa Trade and Investment Conference, the TIC 2025. a bold step toward Agenda 2063 and the African Continental Free Trade Area. From youth innovation to women in export, from mining to real estate, from B2B to G2G, this is where transformation happens. Break barriers and be a part of the future of Africa.
So as you see, this is so big. We got a representation. I'm talking about like heads of states from many other African countries. I'm talking about kings and queens, prime ministers, and my presence. I would be there. I'll be one of the speakers. Plus, I would have an opportunity to interview the president of Tanzania, the woman king, and a lot of other dignitaries. So I tell you what, the conference is going to happen the 9th through the 12th of July. I am excited. Everyone is excited that's going. As you mentioned, Dr. Pauline will be there. She'll be one of the speakers. Erica will also be there. We got Nima, who is heading up the conference. And you got a whole lot of other folks and prime ministers and finance or defense. All of these great folks are going to be there sharing their ideals. And also, I'm talking about networking and collaborating. And my main man, Randy Smith, my camera guy, he's watching right now. Randy, why don't you come on air a little bit? I sent you the StreamYard link. But it's going to be so exciting, so filled with joy. It's like I said, we got kings, queens, everyone. King Charles of Ghana is going to be there. I was talking to him day before yesterday. And so he is going to be there, and I'll probably end up interviewing him as well. But I'm excited about the opportunities that all these nations are going to have and come together and collaborate, because that's what's needed, Michelle. Collaboration is needed. People need to talk to each other. People need to trade with each other. They need to share their ideas. All of these things are so important. And I'm just so happy to be a part of that.
Wow. So why is Tanzania the host country for this amazing event?
Well, I asked that question when I was talking to Nemo and Dr. Pauline and Erica. Basically, what they said was Tanzania is up and growing. It's in right by Zanzibar. That's a key area for trade for a lot of different things. And people from, just like I said, all 54 countries are coming there because this seemed like the next explosion for global economics in Africa. So we're hoping that that's what this is going to be. It's going to be quite a few people that's going to be sharing different topics of, from their countries or what they're doing to, just like I try to say, try to help enhance the other neighboring countries.
So how is youth entrepreneurship and youth empowerment important during this conference?
Well, let me tell you this. We mentioned youth and young adults.
Yes.
Half, and I'm taking this from Dr. Pauline, half the world is under 30, especially over in Africa, and half is over 50. But the thing is this, it's so many young, talented individuals in the continent, all over the continent, not just in Africa, that they're going to be our future leaders of tomorrow. And we have to ensure that we are able to meet with them. I'm talking about not just from the elderly perspective, but from the young perspective as well, because they have ideas, we have ideas. All ideas work together. Tell you what, hold that question, because we got to take a station break. And I tell you what, whichever platform that you're watching this on, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the comments, ask any questions. I promise you we'll get you an answer. It's your life. And we'll see you shortly after the break.
Welcome to Veridian Christian University, where faith and learning come together to transform lives. At VCU, we believe that education is more than just academics. It's about fostering a community of growth, integrity, and purpose. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, VCU offers flexible, affordable, and 100% online degree programs that cater to your busy life. Our innovative platform provides a personalized learning experience, empowering you to thrive in today's ever-evolving world. Join a global community of learners guided by an experienced faculty who are committed to your success. With VCU, you're not just earning a degree, you're preparing for a future that integrates faith, leadership, and service. Veridian Christian University, educating with purpose, transforming lives. Learn more at VeridianChristianUniversity.com. VeridianChristianUniversity.com.
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are. Love who you were born to be. Love me some me. That's what I'm talking about. When you leave high school, you gotta know today or tomorrow, or hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? In everything that you do.
In this life you are gonna grow, but there's things in this world that you gotta know. To be the best that you can be, you wanna grow real big into a strong tree. To be who you're created to be, the one who's gonna leave a legacy is you. But you got to have these 4 C's. Create, collaborate, then you commit with confidence. Create, collaborate, then you commit with confidence. It's the 4 C's. Oh yeah. It's the 4 C's.
Doctor, James, JC, Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. And today we're talking about a recap of the shows that we had all week, Monday all the way up to today. And one of the things that we're talking about right now is the conference that's going to happen over in Tanzania, the 9th through the 12th of July. And one of the things Michelle was asking prior to the break was about our youth and our young adults and people as a whole coming together. As you already know, my philosophy is the 4 C's: create, collaborate, commit with confidence. I believe that, through generations of collaborating with each other. I'm talking about whether you're 18 or whether you're 58 or 70. We learn from each other, and this is what a lot of things are going to be talked about over in Africa. I would be speaking to a core group of 18 to 34-year-olds about a lot of things about success, what I think success is, what I think the focus is on that could help make them successful as they grow and as they learn. So all of these things are truly important as relates to the foundations that our future leaders are going to have. So we have to help them build a strong foundation so that they can continue to build off of that and expand. And a lot of ways we do that is through education, through what I call vision, understanding, and focus. Vision, as you already know, being able to see past the tip of your nose, understanding what need to be done, and focus is doing it one step at a time. So all of those are important to the growth of our youth, young adults, and our generations, regardless of how old you are.
Wow. And, speaking of upcoming events, Veridian Christian University is having a graduation ceremony this month, which discusses our next topic, Christian University, June 2025 Dallas ceremony graduation. Wow, it is going to be an amazing time. And Dr. Tia Murry, who is one of the co-founders of Veridian Christian University, as well as Dr. Nike, is going to be there and just welcome the graduates. But there's so much going on. There is so much going on at this June's graduation, which is in how many weeks, James?
Well, it's the 28th. So that's about 2.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh, and we got to get ready for it. Anyway, so yes. So can you, first of all, I'm excited to be a part of it, as well as you. You are the chancellor of Veridian Christian University, VCU is what we call it. And this graduation, we had the first graduation earlier this year internationally in Dubai, which was an amazing success. And now we have another one in 2 weeks in Dallas, Texas. And one of our graduates, one of our honorees will be Mr. Randy Smith. And we sent you a StreamYard invite. So come on the show and tell us how you feel about the whole thing. But it's going to be amazing. And we had Dr. Tia Murry on the show this Tuesday to discuss what's going to happen during this Dallas ceremony. So James, can you kind of start with, let's say, the theme of the ceremony is, and let's just go from there.
The theme is coming together. Bringing love together. Love. Mm-hmm. It's love, not hate. It's bringing everyone together. As you know, that our university is an international and domestic university, headquarters out of Oklahoma, where Dr. Tia is at. Also, we have presence in Tanzania, Africa, and we just had a superb graduation in Dubai. Actually, I want to show a little bit of that. Here we go.
Wow.
Yeah, it was such a great time there. And it's going to be an absolutely fantastic time here. As you know, we had Queen Nana. Uh, we hooded her with her honorary doctorate degree. We had an Imperial Crown Prince from Ghana. We had so many other dignitaries that was there, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. But I think this is going to be better because Dr. Tia and Dr. Nike has done a tremendous job with the university and with building the school and continued growth. And that, so we're having graduation in Dallas, just like I said, on the 28th. You're welcome to come if you want to. It's going to be great. We got a lot of students, some students from across the world. I think in Dubai we had probably students from at least 15 countries that that came and graduated with us. So, but the theme you said, just like I said, and I'll let Dr. Tia talk about that a little bit more, but it's providing an opportunity for others to, seek, continue, or further their education and also get a Christian understanding. Veridian Christian University is a Christian university, and we offer over 36 different degree programs. That's bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and honorary doctorate degrees as well for people that are doing above and beyond. And this is just, I think we got about 34 students going to be graduating on the 28th. And it's going to be a tremendous graduation. It's going to be held in the Lorenzo Hotel in Dallas, Fort Worth. Dallas, actually. And I tell you, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the school as in general because we are doing so many great things right now, and we're going to continue to do great things. And so if you're out there and you're listening to this, if you want to further your education or build upon whatever you might have, all I ask you to do is go to VeridianChristianUniversity.org or .com, VeridianChristianUniversity.com. Look us up, and I bet you we got programs that's going to help benefit you in whatever that is. And we are very, I would say affordable. Everything is done online. And so I'm just excited about this university. What's your thoughts, Michelle?
Oh, I'm definitely excited about this graduation, about this university. I mean, it's, you feel the love and encouragement and just the atmosphere there. I mean, I know Dubai's a totally different graduation that's going to happen, in Dallas, Texas, but the central theme is still love. It's still love. It's promoting togetherness, promoting education, promoting, being there for others. This is an amazing university, and we're going to have some amazing speakers, and we have so many graduates this year. It's just going to overwhelm us in such a positive way. And you, James, you think Dubai was amazing. Wait till the Dallas graduation. I mean, it's coming soon, and we're getting ready for it, but we got to get more and more ready for it because, they're the people who are being honored, for their achievements and for giving back to others unselfishly. So, audience, if you want to further your education, please contact Veridian, Veridian Christian University. And we'll hook you up with someone who can talk to you about the programs out there. But we are celebrating everybody who will be in attendance this month.
Yeah, VeridianChristianUniversity.com. And you can go online and look at it. Look us up as well. But this is going to be an exciting event. Not just the graduation, but when we come back, we had actually Dr. Nike had an event called Women in Management. It was so extraordinary. So many great, and Veridian, of course, we all partners up with her to do this. And it's going to be similar to the same thing that we're going to have at the graduation, at the after event. And I'm going to show you what it looked like in Dubai when we get back. Right now, we got to take a station break. But I tell you, whichever platform you're watching this on, whether it's E360 television, Transfer TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, and over 80 other platforms, well, welcome to the show. And I'll tell you, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is go to the comments, ask any question that you might have. I promise you, we'll get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
The future is here.
Now is the time to pursue the greatness in you. Welcome to Veridian Christian University, where faith meets future. We are a fully accredited, 100% online Christian university. We offer bachelor's degree, master's and doctorate degree programs, built for students like you. Affordable tuitions, 30+ degree programs, 100% online and flexible. Integrating faith with learning. Study from anywhere at your pace. At VCU, we do not just prepare you for a degree. We prepare you for purpose. Discover who you are. Grow in faith. And build a future that impacts the world.
Are you ready to start your journey today?
Visit www.veridianchristianuniversity.com.
Apply today and be among the global leaders.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Cooley. I've heard so many powerful stories from women who survived heart disease because they took action in time. But I've also heard stories of women who weren't as lucky. The difference? Awareness, access to care, and early intervention. According to the American Heart Association, every 80 seconds, a woman in the United States dies from cardiovascular disease. That's more than one life lost every single minute. But did you know that 80% of heart disease cases are preventable? That's right. 80%. That means small changes like eating healthier, exercising, and managing stress can save lives.
Hi, I'm Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and I'm committed to making sure that more women survive and strive. Please join me in raising funds for the American Heart Association to support life-saving research, because every heartbeat is worth fighting for. In honor of Women's History Month, let's spread awareness and help women recognize the warning signs before it's too late.
It's the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. Yeah. Come on.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I tell you, just having this conversation with Michelle, my beautiful bride, and talking about this great university, there are things that are happening, a graduation that's coming up in June 28th. So Michelle, we do have to start getting prepared for that, real soon.
It's a good thing we're in the same city. I don't have to worry about flights.
But not only if the graduation is going to be extraordinary, but we had after event. It was another event that Dr. Nike had that the Veridian was part of it, and I tell you, it was extravagant. It's so I believe that our follow-on event after the graduation is going to be like this, but it's called Women in Management. Let me show you what we did there. Such an extraordinary event, and we're gonna have something similar right after graduation here. Wow, I'm excited about that. Just like the Dr. Nike and Dr. Tia know how to, make things great, and they're doing a tremendous job.
Oh, most definitely. So, Wednesday we had our amazing Dr. Michael Mantell 360 Health Series, and he was the guest on the show instead of the guest co-host. So he talked about why manage what you can prevent. He's talking about stress. So Dr. Michael Mantell is a mental health professional, rational, emotive, and cognitive behavior coach, and also an author. He's talked about where does stress originate? What are the elements of stress? How do we create stress? What can we do to dismantle stress? And, it's really interesting. Just being involved and listening to him just pointed out there is that, there are going to be challenges in life regardless, but we are basically in control. And the aha moment came when he said that people create their own stress. They do create their own stress. Every situation is different, but how do we create our own stress? It could be by trying to figure out how you can control things which are out of your control, which you have no control over. You can't control another person's behavior. You can't control, you can't control everything in your life. And you have to make the decision of, do I want to create stress in my life? And what happens when I do? Lack of sleep, mental, could be mental breakdown. It could be anything that can affect your physical and mental well-being. So that's just a part of what he was talking about. So, James, I want to ask you, what did you get out of this conversation with Dr. Michael Mantell? Is why manage what you can prevent?
First of all, I want to talk about this great doctor, Michael Mantell. He wrote a book called "The Link Is What You Think." I mean, you link into what you think. Nobody can tell you or make you feel a certain way. You have to be linked to it. A couple of things that I got out this conversation is just what you just said. A lot of things are out of our control. When we realize that it's out of our control, we let it go. In order to be happy, you have to want to be happy. In order for you to be sad, I mean, in a lot of cases, I'm talking about, we get sad, but if we stay there too long, just like you said, the link is what you think. So it's building up on positive thoughts, positive thinking, being around positive folks. All of those things are so important to minimizing stress. Now, we're not going to be able to get rid of all of the stresses that we have in life, but the ones that we have control over, sometimes our mind just wanders, and we get caught in a situation or circumstances where we are stressing out over nothing, because there's nothing that you could do about it. So Dr. Michael Mantell is extremely gifted doctor that's always smiling, always positive. And that's what he said about stress. If we wake up with a mindset, or we happy today, or he mentioned something about, people always say, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Go back to sleep and get on the right side of the bed. There's no such thing as the wrong side of the bed. It's what we think and how we start our day. That's another thing he said, Michelle, was going to sleep at night. Just making sure that your mind is clear. You go over everything that you experienced that day and get in the mindset of trying to figure out, how do I make tomorrow a better day?
That is true. That is true, because the past is the past. What you did 5 hours ago, you can't undo it. You can't change it. Regrets. We all have them, but you're causing yourself more angst and more stress. And going, not just going to sleep, but you're in charge of your life. And there's things that you can do to remove certain stressors out of your life. Now, if there are certain people in your life that cause you stress, but they don't do it, you allow it to happen, you have to remove yourself from the situation, remove the people. I know it sounds pretty blasé, but you have control over who and what comes into your life. You do. And I think his point was that you can't, I like what he said. Oh, this person made me feel this way. This person made me feel this way. I did this because of the et cetera, et cetera. You allowed this person to make you feel that way. Yeah, maybe the intent was there on the other person's side, but you have to decide, I'm not going to allow myself to be upset about this. Yes, I'm human. This bothers me, but then you have to, easier said than done. This takes time. It does. It's not a magic pill, but you have to decide. I mean, life is too short. You can't be living life, allowing certain things or living with regrets to ruin your life, because you're just walking around anxious, worried, frustrated. And that's not how you're supposed to live your life.
So bottom line is stress. I mean, you mentioned something. It says sometimes you have to remove people out of your life and step to the side. If they are the ones that every time you come around, you stress out. They're not doing anything positive. It's negative. And if you're around negative people for a long extended period of time, you could become negative, stressed out even more. So it's up to an individual on what they think. That's what he said. The link is what you think. The link is what you think. That's the key to everything. It's the link that you link yourself with. I tell you what, we got to take a station break, but we're going to come back. And I tell you, I'm excited. I'm still excited about the 28th. And I'm excited about going to Tanzania and a lot of other different things. I'm excited about Michelle. I'm always excited about her. But I tell you what, we're going to take a station break. We're going to come back. We got a lot more. It's your life.
Hold up. Dr. JC Cooley. The James Cooley Show. Hold up. It's your life. Hold up.
Where is all the good news? Where's the helping hand? Where are all the smiles I used to see? They gotta be here somewhere. I think I'll take a look around. Maybe try to find some harmony. All the love we used to know, just too hard to find. Giving in to feelings of despair. The world we knew is upside down. Fears replacing love. Because no one's...
A Black Man's Point of View is the newest Amazon.com #1 release and bestseller book from author Dr. James J.C. Cooley, featuring the perspective from 11 other contributing authors. In A Black Man's Point of View, Dr. James Cooley unpacks his thoughts and personal experiences about the challenges, stereotypes, and feelings of self-worth that many black men face today due to a 400-year ancestry rooted in slavery and colonization. Yet, how so many black men move forward despite this history. Most importantly, A Black Man's Point of View conveys that all men, regardless of race, creed, or color, are capable of love, respect, and dignity. Described as a map to a greater life from the heart of a man who's experienced life's misfortune and harsh conditions, James shows us how beliefs, convictions, and a healthy mentality can help propel a life worth living. A must-read for all. Order your copy of A Black Man's Point of View by author Dr. James J.C. Cooley today from Amazon.com or wherever books are sold.
At Veridian Christian University, we believe education is more than just a degree. It's a pathway to a purpose-driven life. Whether you're advancing your career, pursuing a passion, or building a new future, VCU's 100% online programs give you the flexibility to learn on your terms, anywhere, anytime. With expert faculty, personalized mentorship, and a faith-centered approach, you'll gain the skills, knowledge, and leadership you need to make a lasting impact. VCU offers bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees, each designed to empower you for success in today's fast-changing world. Join a global community of believers, learners, and leaders. Ready to start your journey? Veridian Christian University, transforming lives, empowering futures. Visit us at VeridianChristianUniversity.com. That's VeridianChristianUniversity.com.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. And yeah, we got about 8 minutes left in the show, but it's been absolutely fantastic so far because we talked about all the things that happened during this week of broadcast. I'm talking about the James Cooley Show Monday through Friday. And just like Michelle started out, we started talking about the conference that's over in Africa, that's going to be in Tanzania, and how great it's going to be. Actually, I want to play that video one more time. Here we go.
Africa is rising, and the world is watching. This July, Tanzania hosts the Africa Trade and Investment Conference, the TIC 2025. A bold step toward Agenda 2063 and the African Continental Free Trade Area. From youth innovation to women in export, from mining to real estate, from B2B to G2G, this is where transformation happens. Break barriers and be a part of the future of Africa.
Yeah, so that's going to be happening. And just like I would be kind of heading up the youth portion of that, the youth and the young adults. I mean, youth meaning 34 and under, so that's going to be fantastic. But we also talked about Veridian Christian University graduation. That's, again, June 28th. We got a spectacular week's plan. Got the graduation, then we got the main event that night. It's going to be fantastic. And talked about Dr. Michael Mantell. He's a godsend to us. Brilliant man. I mean, every time he's on this show, I'm talking about I look forward to having him on as my guest co-host on 360 Degree Health. He brings some of the top docs. When I say top docs in the world, and that's every Wednesday right now. So we have done 77 episodes, so over 3 years with him. And now we're going to talk about what happened Thursday. So I'm going to turn that back over to you, Michelle.
Yes, Thursday's show, the title was Basics to Greatness, Mastering the Fundamentals and Building a Power Team in Entrepreneurship. And we had a sit-down conversation with Philip White. He's the president and co-founder of Theora Technical College, and he's also a military veteran. He talked about embracing the basics, the path to long-term success, building a power team, the art of leadership and collaboration, navigating challenges, staying resilient and focused, mentorship and lifelong learning, fueling yourself and the next generation. Wow. So, first of all, he talked about Theora Technical College. So, James, can you kind of go over what this college provides, this technical college?
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's a technical college. Mm-hmm. It provides associate degrees in a lot of different areas, especially family counseling, childhood development, educating teachers on how to interact with the youth and the young adults in order to create their curriculum to help make their teaching a lot better. I was extremely impressed with Philip with this because Philip has been doing this ever since 2016. He started out with one student. Now his program is located in 23 states. Talking about his college presence. A lot of it is online, a lot of it hybrid, but he teaches the basics from the beginning on how to get a grasp or understanding of what you want to do in life from a technical perspective. And he offered a variety of different social degree program, which he's also growing in different areas because his program is becoming extremely popular. And but primarily what I took away from it is childhood development, teacher development, because he wants teachers to be better teachers. He wants students that are in his program to understand this if their goals are to teach or be in the healthcare industry or anything dealing with people. Your people skills have to be they have to be superb if you're going to be successful and if you want to grow long term. So the way that we do things, the way we speak, the way that we think, his program is geared to help many understand that these skills that they are teaching that you have to grasp yourself are so important to child development, young adult development, and life development.
Oh, yeah, and most definitely. And one of the things he talked about was leadership. The qualities a leader should have, especially when you're putting together a powerful collaborative team. And how, as a leader, you have to foster trust and physiological safety within your team, and also assembling a strong collaborative team. One of the things he mentioned is how a good leader should also be a good listener, listen to what his team members are saying. Leaders don't know everything, but all to make sure that everybody in the team feels included and feels heard is always important for the art of listening to be a good leader and to make sure the habits and the principles contributing to the team lead to long-term success. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, okay, we got about 2 minutes left in the show.
Yes.
But he did mention he used two examples. He used Nelson Mandela and he used Barack Obama. That they assembled themselves with a strong team. When there was an issue or situation, circumstances, he let everybody on his team kind of get their input so that he could grasp, Nelson Mandela or Obama can grasp what the severity of that. And then he spoke last. He spoke last because he had absorbed all of the things that his people had said, and he knew that he had to make the final decision. So that's what a good listener, that's what a good leader is. A good leader will listen to his people. It's not just from top down, but it's also bottom up. So, hey, Michelle, we are out of time right now, but I tell you, I like this format, and I tell you that Terry Sue, I miss you. We gotta get you back on the show. Yeah, I miss you. But I'd like to thank you, Michelle, for putting together another absolutely outstanding program. I'd like to thank our viewers and our listeners for always tuning into the James Cooley Show. It's Your Life, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, every Sunday on KCBQ, the answer out of San Diego, at 9 p.m. And K-Sky, AM 660 out of Dallas at 6 p.m. And also iHeartRadio, Spotify, all other different platforms. Always, 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 always dream big, think big, and be big at everything you do. We'll be back on Monday, same time, same place. It's your life.